Hi guys, welcome back to the Hannah channel. It's your girl Hannah, come back at you another video. I am very excited because I wanted to do a monthly favorites and a monthly empties. I wanted to do this last month, but time just got away from me, so this is gonna be like the month of June and May put together. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So the first couple of products that we're going to be talking about are lippies. I love lippies so much. I always have a lippy on me wherever I go. I even have one attached to my book. Yes, I do. That is how much I love a good lippy, honestly. These are some of my favorites that I've been using for the past couple of months. Summer Friday, is that how you say it? Summer Friday? I want to call it Summer Frida. I don't know why, but I just do. And then Glossy Air. I love these so much. I found these at TJ Maxx. I have 4 of them that I have collected so far and counting, because I do plan on trying to find more. And then I feel like everybody talks about the Summer Fridays. I really just wanted to talk about these low-key real quick because I use these every day after my skincare. These are like part of my daily skincare with cat hair attached to everything. But I have absolutely enjoyed these. These were well worth their $1. If you could find them from Five Below, that's where I got them from. But I don't know if, like, I don't know how much of the inventory they have of them. Milk Makeup is another product I found at TJ Maxx. I absolutely love these and how they make my lips look. I feel like they make them look, I don't know, juicier, I guess. I just really like this product. I also just want to give her a little swatchy swatch. I have used her a lot to the point where I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go to the website and actually purchase it, because I only paid like $7 for this. It was like $7 or $8, so they're like 20 bucks on their website. Another little makeup product, I was introduced to this from my FYP as everything else usually. This is just a NYX, one of their little eyebrow pencils. I have used it a lot since my husband has bought it for me, but I absolutely really like this thing. I did not think I would like it as much, especially a sharpen. I'm not a big fan of the ones that you have to sharpen, but it's been one of my favorites. I use it almost every day. I did not today because honestly, I'm one of those people, if I find something good, I don't want to use it a lot so that I can keep it forever. And I honestly need to get out of that. I do not need to be in that, because that's like a lot what's happening with a lot of this makeup. I won't use it. I won't touch it because I want to keep it. But makeup in reality doesn't last that long. So in reality, I really need to start using this stuff. But she was a good product. I have been using her every day, and I'm really proud of myself for that. I have 2 skincares. This one, I feel like the acne patches, these, I've been seeing them a lot at Dollar Tree. I feel like hopefully this will be a product that will stay, you know? I hope this honestly doesn't go away. I have been enjoying these little patches, especially when I go out. Like, I like to put them in my bag. These are the patches that I do carry with me if I go out and about, and I feel like a little Bertha. I call them Big Berthas is what I call my pimples. Like, there's a Big Bertha right here, or she was there, I don't know. Kind of just covered up, gave her a blanket, put her to rest. I like to, these are, at the end of the day, these are just pretty cool. For $1.25, I feel like you can't go too wrong. Also, I feel like this was a really good find, a really good purchase. I have been really enjoying these little eye patches. I keep the box because I apparently can't throw it away. I don't know why. But the only thing that I find with these is that if you don't get this little thing to seal properly, then your lid's not going to close properly and then it will leak. But I do plan on going back and repurchasing some more of these just in case it doesn't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I want to make sure I have some more when I run out of these. Absolutely, I feel like these 2 items were a good find from the Dollar Tree. But I heard the prices are going up. They're no longer going to be $1.25 tree. They're going to be $1.50 tree. Bruh. The next 2 things that I want to talk about is something that's, I don't know. It's Lafufus. They're not the real ones, so they're Lafufus, not the little boo-boos. But like, look how funky its face looks. I love it absolutely so much. This one is my favorite though. It goes with me everywhere. It stays connected to my keys. I need my keys to get in the house. But like, look how cute he is. These have brought so much joy to me since we have gotten them in the past. My daughter even carries, my daughter has one, she carries hers with her everywhere as well. Also, these were only like 15 bucks, so I feel like it was not a bad deal for 15 bucks, to be completely honest, because I see people buying Lofufus for like 30 bucks still. I would never. I feel like 15 is still like pushing it though. But he's still pretty cute. His face is wonky. I have some books, obviously. These books I finished and completed and absolutely loved. I think about this book almost every day. This is how good it was. I absolutely love it. A lot of people have mixed emotions about it, and I get it. I understand it. I feel like, you know, people like their books and people don't like their books. Same with this one. I love this book absolutely so much, except for I'm not the big fan of the ending where only one of them gets to keep her. I wish all three of them I wish all three of them got a happy ending. You know, I really want to read more into the other characters as well though, because I don't know, if you read this book then you know. I don't want to say too much, and then people, I don't know, I don't want to say too much on it because I have a lot of feelings and emotions towards it, but I also don't want to speak too much on it because that's not this video. I just want to say that it was a good book. But besides these two books, which I have highly enjoyed and will highly recommend to anyone who wants to read it, if you're interested, I always do recommend to give the back a good read before you purchase your books. I also really like the color. This is the coloring book that has, I don't know, it's the one that I just like went towards more, if that makes sense. But this is just the, is it Coco Wyo? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Little corners. My husband got this for me. It was a gift for Mother's Day, I do believe. But some of this stuff, like I have started some pages and then didn't complete it. Here's my first page. But the markers that I use, I don't know if you have this problem. They like bleed. I don't know. I don't know how to stop that, like if they sit for too long. I've been working on this page. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it, to be honest. I also wanted to show off my marker case. This is from the Wet n Wild. This is like one of my favorite things. I love to carry this thing around with me. If I ever travel with it, I usually don't. I have two of them. Yeah. I usually don't travel with this, is what I was going to say, because I have a whole nother set in the truck that's already in there. This is the one that kind of just stays home. But I have really been enjoying these little makeup bags. I do have two of them. This is supposed to be canceled. It was a while back ago, but they still sent it, so I don't know. But the markers I use, because I feel like someone might be interested in it, is the Artist Concept. They're okay. You kind of have to work fast with them because like once it dries on certain parts, then you can definitely tell. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I used Artist Concept on this one, so that is a bad choice to show. But this one I do know. Like you can see on the background, it's kind of splotchy, or at least like those grooves, if that makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense to me. Like I see other people talk about it, I'm like coloring book groups and stuff like that, you know. I feel like that's what every woman in their 30s is doing nowadays, is coloring and reading. That was all for my monthly favorites. Now we're gonna get into my monthly empties. I have these two random products. This one by True Living, I just want to talk about for just a second. This one lasts longer than these by Walmart. I did not know that until now. Until like whenever we purchased these, and I was like, wow, these literally only last like 30 minutes, I feel like, whereas these last for like a couple days. So that surprised me, to be completely honest. The next couple of things we're going to be talking about is hair care products. I only have 3 items. This is a mousse. I forgot what mousse could do for your hair. I actually really have been enjoying this one. This one is out. I was actually like, I was so upset because you can still hear a little bit. I can, but I wanted it. It didn't come out, but thankfully I went and got another one to try out. So we'll see how that one goes. I have this by Dollar Tree. This is just the leave-in conditioner. She's okay. I have another one that I will go back and repurchase versus this one, which is only $1.25. But this one, which is a cream, it was a cream. See, I think it feels like there's still more in here, but whenever I was working with it, only a drop of it came out. But I'm gonna go in there and see if I can get this container out to see if I can crack open and see if there's any at all in there. I'm also just curious to see. I'm not a big fan of the packaging, but this product itself I was a really big fan of. I feel like it did a lot for my curls, whereas this I feel like it didn't do really anything. But the next products we're going to get into is skincare. I love skincare. I like trying new skincare. It doesn't matter what the product is. I always like going to TJ Maxx and Ross, especially because you never know. You never know what kind of skincare stuff they might have. You always can find cool stuff there. I have like 4 or 5 toners here that I want to talk about. The first 2 that we're going to talk about is 2 that I have repurchased. The balancing one and this one by Dermasil. Did I do good? But this one in the pink bottle I love so much. I'm going to go back and try to find some more this weekend because I'm very scared about it going away and never coming back, to be honest, because with Dollar Tree you never know. And then this one I have repurchased. It's okay, but I'm probably not going to go back and continue to repurchase it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay, but I want to try something else after the next bottle gets done with, to be honest. But I am using up the second bottle as we speak. I just dropped it. This one I am using up the second bottle. This one I don't want to use up the second bottle yet because I want to keep it just in case. For what? I don't know. The next 2, actually, this one goes along with this little lotion I have here. This was a set. When I was working at Walmart, I saw these there and I really wanted them, but they're a little expensive. I think these are like 20 bucks, I believe, each. So it's like 40 bucks. So 40 bucks for a toner. I don't know. I'm not going to go back and repurchase this. It was okay. These are just the Snail Rescue peach slices. I feel like it didn't really do anything for my skin. I feel like if you have really, really dry skin, this could possibly be for you. But I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of how it left my skin feeling. But along with that note, we'll go ahead and talk about this other little lotion I have. Or what do they call these? Skin cream. This is just a smooth and lift. This is from Dollar Tree. I hated this. I did not finish it. I tried. I really did try. But the way it made my skin feel, I couldn't stand it. I had to go wash it off, redo my skincare in the same day. I was not a big fan of this. I feel like a lot of people talk good about it, but then again, I feel like if your skin is really dry, which mine is not, I feel like I have oily skin, but also kind of combination, because I feel like in some certain areas, like, it gets dry. Like, my nose does not though. Like right here, oil. Really bad. But this did not do anything for this or for this. It just sat on the top. Not a fan. These 2, this is another Dollar Tree one. The glowing, I don't know, toner. It was okay. By the time I was getting like down and like had like maybe this much left, I was like, I'm ready for it to be gone. I will not be repurchasing this at all. I don't know. I feel like it didn't really do anything for my skin, to be honest. This one just smells bad. I don't know if it like sat for too long. It just smells like water. It literally just smells like lake water to me for some reason. I do not know. I tried it out. Obviously, I tried to finish it, but I just could not do it no more. I feel like I just felt like I was just putting water on my face. It wasn't doing anything. It just felt like water just sitting there on my face. It didn't even soak into my skin. No, it did not. What else do I have to talk about? I believe these will be my last 4 items to talk about. This is like the only one that was like a repurchase that I actually really like, that if I run out of it, I'm gonna be sad because I I don't know if I can go back and repurchase it later on in the future, you know. But this is that item. This is just from Dollar Tree. This is just the plumping one, but it made my skin look so good. I have a backup one. I haven't used it yet because I'm scared. I haven't been able to find it. So I'm gonna see if we can possibly go out of town this weekend and see if I can go on a search mission for it. We will see. I have this one by Laneige. It was good. I actually scraped it on like the bottom of it. There is some little residue on it, but I did try to get it. But I will not be going back and repurchasing this just because she's a little expensive. But also, I also want to see if I can find like another little product like it. But also, I like experimenting. So she was cool. I'm so glad I got to try her. But I will not be repurchasing her. Same with these two. They were cool to try. I'm pretty sure I got this in like an Etsy bag. It came in something like a little beauty box of some kind. She was cool. I will not go back and repurchase her and look for her because I don't even know. I do believe Hello Fab is like, you can find it in TJ Maxx, but isn't that another brand that's like Walgreens? Maybe, I don't know. This one, I got it in like one of their little tester packs. I do believe they have a mushroom toner. I really like their little toner that they sell. I really want her, but she's a little expensive as well. So I will not be repurchasing this little thing. She was cool to try, but I don't think I like how she felt on my skin. Sometimes when I use products such as serums, I feel like it can make my skin feel a little itchy, especially right here on my cheek area. It can get really bad and I could just be scratching for hours. So that's not really good. So I try to look out for that. I feel like some of these products such as this one and like a lot of these toners as well. I guess maybe my skin is like, hey girl, maybe we should calm it down and stick to a program. To be honest, because this is probably a lot of toners and products, but I just feel like my skin was itchy a lot with these little products. So I don't know. We'll see how my skin reacts today because I used so many products. That is it. That is all for my monthly favorites and my monthly empties. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed making it. I probably am going to try to make it a monthly thing for sure, just for myself, because I don't know. It's cool to see what people like in a month, you know? You never know. Also, I want to mention really quick, I have been loving these Victoria's Secrets body mist or whatever you want to call, especially this one, Cotton Candy. There's another one they have, Rocket Pop. I like this one so much, but I really just wanted to include that in there because my husband got these for me and I feel like this is a really good purchase, a really good Mother's Day gift and stuff like that. So yeah, that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.